Hello everybody, here we are in another tournament game. Today we have the 7th seed RedDread versus the 10th seed fel-revenant. It is the first game for the 2024 Andromeda Madness Tournament. This is our final year doing the tournament. Yeah, it's been 6 years doing it. We're finally getting our first match in for the last year. It's going to be a good one here tonight. A little bit different. A little bit different here for this tournament, actually. Every single round we were going to do a best 2 out of 3 like we did in the semifinals and the championship last year. And every single round, our contestants will pick the map and the enemy. Now, the tiebreaker is set. We'll get to that in this matchup if we do have to do the tiebreaker. But right now, we'll go ahead into the map and enemy selection. The highest seed gets the first pick. So, RedDread, you are a higher seed tonight. Do you want the map or the enemy? And what would be?
The map, and I will take Aqua.
Ooh, Aqua. All right. Go ahead and set that up. And
you might as well quit now, Fel. It's too late.
What enemy do you want?
Let me see. Then let's do Remnant.
Remnant. All right. So we have Aqua Remnant, which I believe actually is our tiebreaker. If we have to go to it, we'll be doing it again. But right now, this is what they have selected. So with that being said, let me go ahead and check everybody. Everyone has their boosters on. Our contestants, they don't have the variant weapons, which is good for this tournament because no variant weapons are what you need. If you have a variant weapon, then you should be the Avenger or someone else hosting because they're not allowed in this matchup.
Ooh, Fel with a last minute change, going to the Sentinel.
All right, we'll see how that. Oh, also,
PTSD,
2 Pauls, 2 Rose Reds. But all right.
I choose the what I use depending on the enemy.
So fel-revenant's ready, RedDread's ready. Richard, are you ready? Richard's ready, and you won't hear Richard much tonight. Getting over something there. He doesn't really want to speak too much, but we do have Dark here, so he's technically going to be our co-host.
Let's do it!
Without any further speaking from me, I know this has been a lengthy introduction. Let's get into the match.
PS5 loads, or PS4 load screen, we still have a good 10 minutes here to wait.
Oh, this is the quiet before the storm. I usually say this on the load screen, but with everybody here
so
tonight...
Early on, I'm looking at it, Kineticist versus, Commando versus Sentinel. I'm putting my money on the Commando early. That's the build I would take.
We'll see if that assumption is correct.
So I hope Fel can bring some good skill in map positioning.
Well, you're going to be looking at Fel here on Wave 1. I will be following RedDread, which is a fancy way of saying Richard will be following him.
I did make history and was the first person to lose to a Sentinel at the AMT.
Wait, you made history somehow.
I'm not
That's
good
something.
at positioning, actually.
Yeah. The trick is to just do better than your opponent, and then you win every time. It's pretty awesome.
I know, I should have thought of that last time.
Yeah, I'm sorry I didn't tell you, but
Actually, the worst thing I can do is that I just stick together with Red.
Ooh, and it's night. Alright, I'll be following RedDread going to the center of the map. So is fel-revenant, but I like to say my focus on Wave 1 is RedDread.
oh, we got a PvP match.
Alright,
I
let's
wonder
see
if any
what
flowers
happens.
do survive here.
There's gotta be some. Alright, RedDread going up to the front spawn, not too terribly much. Oh, and leaves that enemy, so, interesting start for RedDread.
Fel
Does
missed
get
his
that
first
kill.
triple combo. He tried. Timing was just slightly off.
But he's still getting some kills. He's off to the early lead, 600 to 200. But I like to say very early days of Wave 1.
Good job on the back spawn.
And they're both moving up to the center. More enemies here. RedDread taking that lead position, trying to push to LZ, and there are enemies at LZ for him to get, but oh, doubles back though. Right next to RedDread. Alright, Red Dread going back and forth a lot here, trying to play both spawns. Fel taking his time a little bit more on single spawns. It looks like that's working right now. 1900 to 600 right now.
He's being
has a good
very
lead.
methodical. He's going from spawn to spawn and cleaning everything up.
And that's what you kind of need to do. You need some spawns. So I'm going to go ahead and grab some nades while they clean up the wave. And at the end of wave 1, it is 2400 to 1500. Revenant on top right now.
Yeah, but Fel's got those assist points to really support him in the later rounds, so
that's true.
Red's got to stay busy.
Well, I'll be following Fel-Revenant here for wave 2. Richard and Technically Dark will be following Red Dread, and right now they're going after the same spawns. Once again at the front. Alright, doubling to the back. Fel-Revenant, and so is Red Dread. So they're fighting over the same enemies, but honestly, right now, Fel-Revenant's getting the best of this. Let me get a better angle here, try to see what he's dealing with. Well, never mind, it is already gone. Very methodical here. Oh, and Red Dread is down. Looks like he does get himself back up, though, not waiting for a revive here.
One downside about the Commando is they're a little on the squishy side.
That is true, but like I say, you do have range. Alright. Red Dread going to the back this time. Fel-Revenant working the front. Fel, nice combo there. 4500, 2700. Fel-Revenant is on top. Doing a very good job right now. Once again, very methodical, getting what he can. I'm going to go grab some nades here before the wave is over as they clean it up. And at the end of wave 2, it is Fel-Revenant 5300 to 4400, so Red Dread coming back a little bit here, following Red Dread for wave 3, and it is a retrieval. We'll see if our contestants decide to go for it, or if they will let the Avengers clean this up.
Sentinel needs to keep a little bit of distance. Get that double combo to work.
Alright, so on Red Dread here, looks like Fel-Revenant is going for it, actually. So he's trying to get those points as well.
Oh, he gave it up.
No, he still has it. He still has it.
Oh, it's contested. Get in the circle.
Oh, and Red Dread has a nice spawn behind him. Gets rid of that breacher, too. Check that score, though. 6,500 to 5,400. It is close here on wave 3. Next objective is on the field. Looks like Red Dread is going for this one. Is he? Oh, no, he was not. No, he's going for the kills back here. Fel's going for it again. He wants to try. He wants to try to get those assist points as well as the
it's 2,000 free points if you get them all.
That is true. That could put him ahead even more, or this will give Red Dread an opportunity to catch up a bit. We'll see which strategy plays out better for our contestants. Red Dread going back up to the center of the map, trying to get a message. Oh, Fel-Revenant goes down.
Oh, and almost gets stomped by an assembler. Came out
Check the score again. 8,100 to 7,500. Fel-Revenant is on top right now. Looks like Red Dread is going for a device. Has some enemies around him, though, but not in too terribly much danger. Has the device.
Fel's got
combos.
a permacloak, too. That might interfere with his playstyle.
Yeah, if he does not like that, he can always ask one of the Avengers to uncloak him. We can do that for the contestants. Alright, Red Dread methodically moving up toward LZ, getting kills along the way as well. That'll help him in both score and staying alive. But also, I need some nades to stay alive myself so I can kind of cloak and watch what's going on. Okay, Red Dread is up here. He's delivering the device, and the next one, goes down, waiting for revive, because I was right there, so he gets one, and right back into the action. 9,600 to 8,600. 1,000 point deficit here for Red Dread, and it's an easy one for Red Dread for this last objective. He's already close to LZ getting this one. This will put him right back into this fight, and with that, he takes the lead. 11,700 to 11,400. No. Fel-Revenant took the lead back, actually, and Red Dread took the lead back again. So they are swapping back and forth right now.
Match.
It turned into a very tight match after wave 1. Wave 1 was definitely Fel-Revenant, but Red Dread has clawed back into this pretty dang quickly here on wave 3. He's got a good position here. And at the end of Wave 3, just fel-revenant 13-1 to 12-6. Close match here going into Wave 4. Following fel-revenant for this one. Man, it is a good one starting out the Andromeda Madness tournament this year. Alright, watching fel-revenant. Takes a center position. Red a little bit higher up toward LZ. Enemies are on the field.
They're both going to charge that front spawn, but Fel turns to take the back spawn.
What does Fel
nice
have
pivot.
back here?
Let's see if it pays off.
Oh, Red goes down. Wait for revive. Does get the revive. That'll help him later, so he can be more aggressive in these final waves. But fel-revenant's doing a great job.
He probably had the double wave triggered.
Oh, he gets stuck on a breacher. Does fel-revenant, but he's off.
Grabbed.
Red saves him. Actually, gets those points. 14,000 to 13-5. Right now, fel-revenant's still in control of this match, but just barely. Red is sticking right with him. I need to get out of the way of our contestant here. Fel goes down, does get himself back up. Yeah, they're both contestants went down there, but Fel was playing a very, very good game. He's positioning well, getting his kills, but Red is still right there behind him, doing a very similar thing. 16,000, 15-3, fel-revenant still up on top on Wave 4. Wave 4 action as of right now, and man, they are ripping through these enemies very, very quick. Goes
Fel
down,
takes another hit.
but getting him right back up, he's waiting. So both of our contestants do wait for some of the revives here, which is good. That's good discipline by both. They know they have the Avengers backing them up, and they're going to save those revives most likely for the final waves. 16-9 to 16-7. Very close.
Fel got himself a nullifier double spawn. Got to get that out of the way before the commando get a piece of it.
And they're going to be fighting for the last few enemies. I'm going to go ahead and break off and get a couple nades myself, and at the end of Wave 4, it is 17-7 to 17,000. fel-revenant still on top of Red close behind, following Red here for Wave 5. It is, and they're both back at the center. This is exactly what we needed for a first game here, and we're getting it.
The trick is just being slightly less incompetent than your opponent. Now's the time to show off.
Words of wisdom from Dark, another tournament veteran here. Does have a title under his belt. I believe the 2022 Andromeda Madness tournament.
This map and enemy type does seem familiar.
Oh, and this is the map you wanted on. Alright, Red back to the center. Does have a destroyer. Does he actually want it? Looks like he does right now. Has some other enemies as well. It could be a good opportunity for some extra points, but Fel's getting some more combos and some kills. Right now, 20,200 to 19,200. fel-revenant's still in the lead, but it's a slim one. The lead could change at any second. Where is he at? He is still right here. Had to take a double take for a second. The names are overlapping. So Red and fel-revenant side by side trying to get rid of these enemies coming from the front spawn. It is an intense first matchup here. This is what we want to see, especially from the final year of the Andromeda Madness tournament. This is what we all know and love. Tight matches in this series. Down to the last few enemies here on Wave 5. And we'll see who's on top in a second after this last enemy falls. Red goes down and back up at the end of that wave. 23-2 to 20,300. fel-revenant now building a lead going into Wave 6. It is an upload, so Red needs to be aggressive. fel-revenant needs to maintain the lead. Those are the keys for this matchup for our contestants, and we have the objective on the field. What will our contestants do? We will see. Following Red here.
Looks like Fel's going for one.
Or no, following Fel, actually.
He's
following
in
Fel.
alpha.
Alright, so I'll be following Fel.
I'm watching his screen, so I don't have a choice.
Oh, he's over here with a destroyer. Nice missile on him.
That's the thing about the Sentinel. It's highly aggressive, and it's really good as a front liner. It just doesn't score as well. So as long as he can hold that aggressive posture, he's going to be in a good position.
Oh, right now, fel-revenant's getting a little bit overrun, but he's clearing it out nicely, and does clear it out.
That's where the Sentinel excels.
Does have a breacher coming around back, but he might be able to take it out quickly. I'm sure he will, and he does. More points for Fel-Revenant. 24-6 to 22-9. Fel still holding on to that lead. Now moving on to another area. Alright, let's see. Red Dread down there. Where is Fel? I think he's right below me. No, that is Richard. Had to take just a second to look at something, but now back in it. Fel is going to the front. Ooh, does get staggered by the nullifier, and I need to get off of that piece of a wall.
Reflected the first one, but then got outsmarted by the second.
Alright, so that objective is going up. Looks like Richard and Red Dread are back there. Fel-Revenant now going back
just
toward...
stepped into Bravo.
Yep, Fel is in B now, so I will join him over here. I'll get out of the way so they can do what they need to get their points. Checking the points, by the way, 26-27-1 to 24-7, so Fel-Revenant still trying to build that lead. Red Dread's trying to stay aggressive, to stay in the matchup. Alright, let me move over here so he has a clear shot. Try to stay out of the way, but still get into the action. So this objective will be wrapping up here shortly, then it'll be cleanup time here on Wave 6. As I said, objective's done, and it's time for them to go straight after the enemies, and Fel is wasting no time going straight towards the enemies at LZ, clearing them out very, very quickly. Looks like Red Dread is in the center of the map, clearing out everything that he can. They are down to the last 3 enemies already, so it's going to be a very, very clean and quick cleanup for Wave 6. One more enemy up here. It is just an observer, and it will go down. Who is going to get it? And it looks like it is Fel that gets that one at the end of Wave 6. It is 30,127,600. Fel-Revenant is on top, so this is do or die here on the first matchup in this game. Be following Red Dread for Wave 7. We'll see if he can eke out a victory, or if Fel-Revenant will hold that lead. So Red Dread going straight towards the front, but leaves a singularity there to go to the back. Oh, but a nice combo that Fel got on Red Dread's target, so he's trying to get those assist points as well. A minute 50 to go here in Game 1 of the first game in the 2024 Andromeda Madness Tournament. Red Dread is in the center, but might be getting flanked by some enemies. No, I don't see anything, actually, so it might just been a little bit of an illusion. Nice Cobra, though, by Red Dread. That'll really help out. 31-9 to 29-5. So still close here in this matchup. Let me go ahead and get a little bit closer to Red Dread to make sure if he goes down, I can provide revives, but right now he is tearing through some more enemies. Alright. Closing in on a minute here. Minute 14 right now. Red Dread going back to the center with Fel-Revenant, looking at the back spawn. And Fel-Revenant, good God, he is getting so many of those enemies coming from that back spawn. But Red Dread trying to play aggressive, trying to go toward the back spawn right now, does have a few enemies. Double nullifier. Less than a minute to go. Grab some nades. Watch what our contestants are doing. Red Dread back and forth once again. 34-1 to 31,000. They're trying everything they can. 40 seconds to go here on Wave 7. Red Dread going straight back to the front spawn, but so is Fel-Revenant. It is a fantastic first matchup. Alright, 30 seconds to go. Across map revives are off the table, but I believe both of our contestants still have metagels.
20 seconds.
We are going to LZ. I am at LZ. We will wait for our contestants. So across map
15.
Revives, as we said. Both contestants need to extract, though. That's another thing.
10.
I think they will both get there. They should. It's going to be close, though,
5.
for Red Dread, but he is here. So everybody is here. We'll see who takes it. And at the end of the matchup, it is 38-2 to 34-2. Fel-Revenant takes Game 1. Let's check that one more time at 38-2 to 34-2. Close matchup, very intense. Fel-Revenant takes Game 1. Any comments about that one, guys?
It was a good game. It was what I expected.
Yeah, Red and I, we are good friends. Like we play together every day, so that this is a friendly match.
It didn't seem that way.
It was intense, I'll say. But you guys put on a great show. This is exactly what we needed. We needed a great game right out of the gate, and that's what we got from you guys.
Good job. 38,000.
It was a fantastic one. So I'll go ahead and let my screen load. We'll go ahead and show the score again. 38-2 to 34-2 Fel-Revenant. You take game 1, and we will see you guys in game number 2.